I don't like to talk in generalizations, but I know this as fact. Fact, and maybe it's the women that I'm picking. I have never, ever dated a woman that has been prompt. Not one time. Always late.
Me either.
Always late. And always creating tension. That said, I am really curious. First of all, are you guys like, you're late all the time, right?
Because of Bart, not because of me. It's my husband. No, I swear to you. I was yesterday to leave to go to the Christmas party, or Saturday to go to the Christmas party. I was sitting in the car. I had Jimmy in the back seat strapped in with his tablet going. And we were both sitting there waiting on Bart to come outside. He knows this. His time management sucks. I love him. And he's the one that always makes us late. And I'm the one that's always on edge because I hate being late.
You, friend, are a unicorn. Cassie?
I'm always late, but that's because creatively intelligent and successful people often run late.
Abby?
Well, just call me the most uncreative and unsuccessful person who ever did walk the planet, because I'm early. I'm the person sitting in my car waiting for an appropriate time to go in because I'm so embarrassingly early. When somebody does finally make me their girlfriend, I'm going to be the best one because we always got to be on time.
All right, I have dated nothing but women that are time blind, like Stevie Wonder.
Wow.
Time blind. Okay. And Mo is having to deal with this, and it came to a head this weekend.
It did, and everybody on the bus witnessed it. Abby was there. And so, yes, my lady is like, that's just not her thing, man. She cannot be on time. I'm sorry. It's just not her thing. I don't know what it is. No matter what time we start, no matter how early she knows what time we have to be somewhere, we are always going to be 15, 20 minutes late. And I do not like being late. Like,
it drives me crazy.
I can't stand it, especially in situations where you know that people are waiting for you or waiting for something to happen. I do not like that.
Do you think it's because the older you get, the more precious time is, and it's just disrespectful to everybody else's time?
Well,
That's what it is
for me, it's two different things. If I'm dating somebody that's late all the time, actually, it doesn't bother me unless there are other people waiting or it's business related. And then it's like, look, this train's got to leave without you because this is business.
And that's exactly where I found myself over the weekend, because I told her, I'm like, listen, this is not one of those times where we can be 10, 15, 20 minutes late and it's cool. We got a hard end because we have to be there at 4 so that people are not waiting for us so that we can leave on the bus. And it's business. This is not just like an outing for us. This is my work. We have to, we can't be late.
Let me just add one thing here, just for some context. Mo lives 100 yards from where the bus was picking everybody up, right by the radio station. He literally walks to work every single day. He was the closest of everybody that was going to be on that bus. Mo and his girlfriend were the closest.
And because I overthink everything, that crossed my mind. I'm like, we definitely can't be late when I'm the one who lives.
You can see the bus from your apartment.
It's in my backyard. Like, how are we going to be late when the bus is in the backyard for us? So I'm watching it. I'm watching the time get closer to 4. I'm like, it's 3:20. It's 3:30. It's 3:40. I keep yelling this to her in the bathroom, right? Like every 10 minutes to try to keep her on time. And she's like, okay, we're fine. But I've seen her get ready enough to know when you're not going to be ready in 20 minutes. So finally, I come to her and I'm like, you're not going to be ready, are you? And she's like, I could tell she's in that moment, trying to put the makeup on. She don't like how the makeup looking. She's rushing. She can't find things. Now she's frustrated with me. Somehow all of this is my fault, even though we knew we were supposed to be there at 4 since the day before. And I'm like,
and you can't leave without her.
So, well, here's the dilemma.
Here we go.
Genuinely, as a man in this situation, I had no idea what I should do. This is just one of those times where I'm like, what do I do? Because when she finally got to the point of accepting that she was not going to be ready, which was literally like, now it's 10 minutes, right? It's a 5-minute walk. So I got 5 minutes for us to figure out what's going on so that I can get to the bus. So I go, what do you want me to do? Like, just be completely honest with me right now. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to wait for you and we're just going to be late and we take a cab instead of the bus? Do you want me to just go? Do you want, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to call and ask if they have an additional 15 minutes? Tell me what you want. Just go.
No, she didn't.
I said, okay. I said, I'm going to ask you this again because I know how this game go. I don't want to just go. I don't want to leave you. I'm fine if we have to take a lift to get there. Yeah. Now, I think in her mind, she knows that in my mind, I'll do it. but I'll be mad about it because I kept saying I don't want to have to get a lift. They got the bus for us. They made it convenient. Please be ready on time.
Now, keep in mind, we got a little budget question here also because this was held at Tommy's house, who lives way the hell out there. So a lift, which I took, cost me $57 to get out there. Okay. So there's a budget problem going on here also.
I priced the lift, and that's exactly what it would have cost. And I'm like, of course, a part of me is like, I got to take this L, and now I got to pay for this lift that I wouldn't have had to have paid for. But fine, no worries, right? I'll do it, not an issue. And she said to me, if it were anything else, then I would just say, wait for me, but this is your work. I don't want to come in between that. I don't want you to be late. Just go. I'll be fine. I said, do you want me to order you a lift so that it can get you and then you can meet me there? No, just go. Are you sure? Are you sure this is what you want?
No, it's not.
No, it's fine. Literally, just go. I'll be fine.
No, she said fine twice. Abort!
I'm like, well, I gotta go.
So you left.
So I left. So I got to the bus, and Abby was like, so are we gonna meet the lady? And I'm like, I don't know. It's a game time decision. So luckily, when we got there, everyone wasn't there yet. And then I asked Amy if we had more time. And she said, yeah, we have more time because everyone isn't here. So I called her. I'm like, yeah, you got an additional 15 minutes. We're in overtime now. Can you make it? And she did end up making it. But before she got to the bus, I remember saying in the bus, she wasn't ready yet. I'm hoping that she can still make it, but I had to leave. And I feel like all of the women on the bus collectively was like, Mo! Like, how could you do that? And I was just like, what was I supposed to do?
Like, it's wrong because, like, she was wrong. And so it's wrong to be mad at you when the other person did the wrong thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But no, you don't. You leave no woman behind.
Oh,
yeah.
I totally disagree with Kristen.
Really?
Totally disagree, especially because it was work related.
Exactly that.
If it wasn't work related, that's fine. But it's sort of work related. She also gave him the option, right? And I'm guessing because most women will say, even though they don't mean this in the beginning of the relationship, I will tell you exactly how I feel. You'll never have to second guess with me. All right, what a bunch of crap that is. So when she's saying, go ahead. I understand. And he takes it. He absolutely did the right thing.
But couldn't you also have done one of these where you texted Amy, who was in charge of booking the bus, and be like, hey, is everybody there yet? Are we leaving right at 4? Or is there a little wiggle room? And then you could have stayed there with her and walked her over.
I should have done that. And I didn't realize that I should have done that until I got there and realized that other people were late.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I just felt like that bus was leaving at 4.
Yeah.
And like I said, knowing that it's in my backyard, I did not want to show up late and keep people waiting.
Why does my dude here have to create more stress and make all these extra calls and stuff when she knew exactly what the call time was for the last 24 hours? Should you hit Amy? Should you do? She knew the call time.
Yeah, I don't think that would have made a difference because then here's what's going to happen in her girl brain. Girl math is going to kick into gear and all of a sudden, I got an extra 15 minutes. And then the type of people who are typically late think 15 minutes now means 30 minutes.
That's a fact.
So when you showed up without your lady, I really thought we weren't going to meet her. And because I'm kind of a stickler for time too. I'm like, I kind of get where he's coming from. So I turned to Jackson and we're like, let's get the popcorn out. If she shows up, it's going to be a bride. Are we going to witness a couple's fight at the Christmas party?
By the way, she was lovely and she was so good with my 2-year-old Jimmy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. A little too good. I was getting nervous watching that happen.
I looked at Mo and I was like, yo, there's some serious baby fever happening behind you right now. He's like, I know, don't mention it.
I've got more questions about this lateness thing that we can hit on maybe tomorrow because y'all are grown-ass women. You know how long it takes to get ready at this point in your life.
Facts.
Right? Because she was probably focused on getting ready that entire time. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not like she was stopping to watch football for 10 minutes and it got out of control and then went back to start getting ready. She was working on it the entire time,
The entire time, going at it.
At what point do you realize how long it takes to get ready?
You can't rush art, dude.
We're saying just start your art early.
That's all.
Picasso didn't need a deadline.
The Bert Show.